As far as my relationship to Aquaman, I think there's two things that really stick out to me that make bringing him to life attractive. One is he's a superhero, and I feel that all of us, well, maybe the majority of us, pretended at some point we were superheroes as kids. I think that's something we can all relate to. That, you know, when we're kids, we dream of being a superhero. We dream of saving the world, or saving your friend, or saving your mom, or whatever. And then secondly, I really love that this is an origin story. I love that it's an origin story because I think that's extremely important. And that's another reason I'm able to connect with it. Arthur Curry is because he is Arthur Curry for the majority of this film. Mm-hmm. We see him as a human, and we see his tragedy, and we see his hurt, and we see his pain, and I think we can also all relate to that. And so it being an origin story is very important to me, because we got to figure out who is this guy before he is saving the world, before he's Aquaman. Right. Who is he as a person?
Sometimes it can feel like, maybe not necessarily just in live action, but people adapting this material are not embracing it. Sometimes they might be embarrassed of the material, and they feel they need to overcompensate in some way to make it cooler or something. Yeah. And we certainly don't feel that way about the stuff. It helps that we work in a hand-drawn medium, because we don't have to, it really isn't that far a jump from the comics to the animated form, and the suspension of disbelief, it's easier to achieve that, you know what I mean, in animation, I think, than in live action. I think sometimes more, there's more compromise made in the live action stuff, which I don't think we ever feel like we have to really change it that much.